What's up guys, and welcome to FPL Today. I'm the man in the know, JNO, and welcome to another Blanks and Doubles episode 4 for you guys, so we can prepare for the Blanks and Double Game Weeks coming up in the Fantasy Premier League 2018-2019 season. So if you have enjoyed this series so far, make sure to hit that like button. We have been doing crazy numbers on this series, and let's get straight into the FA Cup draw. So the FA Cup 5th round draw was drawn on Monday. I'm recording this Tuesday after I've had some time to look at it all, and on the screen right now you can see the fixtures. The fixtures include Brighton or West Brom versus Derby, Swansea versus Barnet or Brentford, Middlesbrough or Newport versus Manchester City, AFC Wimbledon versus Millwall. Nice tasty fixture for me. Bristol City versus Shrewsbury or Wolves. Doncaster versus Crystal Palace. A big game of Chelsea versus Manchester United. And Portsmouth or QPR versus Watford. Now what this does is we can see which teams look likely to commence. Not that that really did anything in the 4th round of the FA Cup. But we do have some fixtures there where we're pretty certain the Premier League teams are going to go through. One of those being Manchester City. You'd favour them over Middlesbrough and Newport. Also, Watford will face QPR or Portsmouth. You'd like to think they'd get a win there. And we know Chelsea or Manchester United will go through. Crystal Palace also look like they could go through, which will affect, depending on how far they get through, Tottenham Hotspur's fixtures. So we could still be seeing some tasty double game week fixtures and some blanks in the up and coming game weeks. So we go to Game Week 31 and we look at the fixtures that will be affected by this draw. And you have Manchester United versus Man City, Brighton versus Cardiff, Watford versus Southampton, Wolves versus Arsenal, Spurs versus Crystal Palace, and Everton versus Chelsea. All of these could be affected by the games in the 5th round. One of these matches will definitely blank because of the FA Cup, but there is a possible of 6 blank fixtures in Game Week 31, which means it still could be a big Game Week 31 for blanks and for people that have saved up their chips. However, it is the first of the bunch, so everyone has time to make their transfers for this game week. However, those that have used their wildcard already are probably going to find it a bit tough to then change their team after Game Week 31, because they're going to slowly have to change their team or not change it as much as they'd like for Game Week 31 to get a good balance for Game Week 32 and onwards. Now for me personally, because I've held all my chips, I'm hoping that all of these fixtures blank, because it gives a better chance of more blank fixtures in Game Week 33. So I ideally want Chelsea to beat Man United, Man City to go through, and then all the other games that could be affected by the FA Cup to also blank. But if you're the other way round, you ideally want to see only one blank in this game week if you have used a lot of your chips or wildcard yet, because then it's going to even the playing field for you and you're not going to have to worry about any fixture where you may not have as many favourable players as everyone else. We then have Game Week 33 as well. In this one there could be a maximum of 4 blank fixtures, but there's also a possibility of none depending on how the FA Cup does go. What is interesting here is if Chelsea do for some reason pick up a blank in this game week as well, that's 3 blank game weeks, with Game Week 32 and 35 being the ideal places for double game weeks. Their double game week from the Carabao Cup has not been moved to Game Week 25. So we could be seeing a situation where Chelsea have a late double game week, which could be beneficial for those of us that still have the triple captainship. So guys, that is it for this video. I know it's a lot shorter than usual, but this is a quick update after the FA Cup fixtures, just so I can keep you up to date with what could happen in the blanks and double game weeks. If you have enjoyed this episode and the series so far, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe to the channel if you are new. Also hitting that notification bell so you're told when my videos go up live. Also feel free to check out all the various links in the description down below if you want to support the channel. I've been JNO, this has been FPL Today, and remember, it's all about the game.